Wow. And would you look at that? We're not live. And I have indeed muted I have indeed unmuted myself once. Oh my god, would you look at that? Hello, good evening. We are doing something a little bit different for you all this evening. As you will see, we're playing my favorite Pokemon game ever. Yeah, I can't say that with a straight voice. We're playing Let's Go Eevee because the Pokemon DLC, the Teal MSK, has been announced. And is he conveniently going to walk into me? No? Okay. You do you, Vulpix. We are here, and we are shiny hunting for the returning Pokemon that are going to be coming in the new DLC, which will be dropping in fall. And yeah, we're going to start with Ninetales / Vulpix. We're here. It should hopefully be a little less stressful than what we're used to in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, where shiny Pokemon just like to glitch through walls. We've got none of that today. We've got a far simpler system. Shiny Pokemon actually have a shiny effect in this game, so it should be a lot easier to spot this guy once we get him. But you know what? We've got the good tunes, we've got the vibes going. We're just gonna get started. I already caught 2 off stream, just getting this set up for y'all. I don't know why I'm speaking like an American, I do apologize. But yeah, we're just gonna get straight in. And hopefully not completely butcher these throws. I must remind you that I do actually have to do a bit of... I need to do manual labor. I actually need to throw Pokeballs in this game. Would you imagine that? Imagine that. You know, the Switch's Joy-Cons, they've got motion sensors. Imagine a Pokemon game where you actually have to put in a bit of effort and throw the Pokeball yourself. Wow. But yeah, we're here. And it should be a lot quicker to chain these guys than what it is in Scarlet and Violet. If we actually hit our throws. What we need to do, guys, we need to catch 31 of these in a row without any of them fleeing, because if any flee, that will break the chain. If I catch anything else, that will also break the chain. I'm going to give you a treat so you don't run away. So yeah, we just need to catch 31, that'll give us the best shiny odds. And then we just need to drop a lure, and we should hopefully find a shiny Pokemon. And you know what? Kanto, it does have some good tunes, but we're here, we've got the Diamond playlist going. We've got the good vibey songs. It should hopefully allow me to keep saying long enough to be able to catch this. But we'll see. Anything can happen. I will say, it's very trippy controlling 2 characters at the same time. A little bit weird, once we've been playing Scarlet for so long recently. Now, we do have the opportunity to get both a shiny Vulpix and Ninetales on this route. Ninetales is a 1% chance, but as we start chaining more and more Vulpixes, rarer Pokemon should spawn, so we should get a lot more Ninetales. So we do have the potential to find a shiny Vulpix or shiny Ninetales. And you know what? We can find a completely different Pokemon too. That has happened. And if we do, we'll probably cry and just ignore it. Because I really want Vulpix. And I nearly ran into that Pidgey, you know? See, the thing is, I could drop a lure now, which would increase the spawns, but I don't really know if I want to waste all my lures. Especially once I don't have all that much money in this game at the moment. That's not... how's it going, India? I didn't see you over on Twitch. The professional that I am, streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, completely forgot to change the name for the stream on Twitch. So, until a few minutes ago, we were playing Ark Survival! Because I completely forgot to do it. But yeah, I do know about lures, so we're going to chain 31. we'll pop the lure to increase our odds. I don't actually have the shiny charm in this game because I have not been bothered yet. So we don't have the best possible odds, but we will have the best odds for chaining and the lure on top of that. So it should make it easy. I think it's 1 in 300-ish once you have all that going. So we should be able to get this guy pretty quickly. No, I do not want to learn Will-O-Wisp. Why did I click that I wanted to learn Will-O-Wisp? Yeah, I should just remind you all, I've not played this game almost. I played this game for just one single playthrough. I shiny hunted maybe 2 Pokemon, and I completely put this game in the bin. Quite frankly. Oh, look at that, an excellent throw. It's almost like he's played this game before. But yeah, over the next few weeks we will be trying to mix things up on the streams. We're going to be, like I say, we're going to be shiny hunting all the returning Pokemon that are coming in the new DLC. I probably will only be doing the ones officially announced in the Pokemon Direct. I am aware that people have posted the apparent leaked list of all the Pokemon returning. But you know what, I think I'm going to avoid spoiling it for anyone who doesn't want to see the list. I'll probably just keep to what's been officially announced for now. But it does give us a good handful. I think there's about maybe like 10, 12 Pokemon so far. Confirmed via the Nintendo Direct, or the Pokemon Direct that was only a few days ago. So we'll do those. We'll see how we go. It could take a very long time to get them. So you know what, there could be more Pokemon announced by then. Please don't run away. That would ruin my life. We want to make this as easy as possible, and we don't want any... So be a good boy. Get in the ball. Please. Honestly, I've not played this game for so long, and it really, really shows. And just this moment I realize I need to update the Nightbot commands. Because although I put together a whole new overlay for these streams today, whilst I was meant to be working, I have not updated the Nightbot yet, so I'll need to do that. I will be honest, I don't believe I remember hearing this new information in there. If you do have a link to it, by all means do send it. A low Nightbot will probably delete it, so you might need to do a few spaces. But I don't really understand how that could be, because surely in order to get the statistics for the shiny odds, that needed to be data mined to begin with. So I don't really see how they could come out with this new information since then. But by all means, if you do have the information, feel free to send it through. I mean, from just doing the chaining method before, I've gotten the few shinies I've gotten in this game without much difficulty. But I will be honest, I did need to do a refresher before going live, because I completely forgot how the mechanics work for this game. And it is weird that, you know, if there is this new information out, that Austin John wouldn't have updated it in his video or made a link to a new video. So that's a bit weird. Wow, look at that, he actually can count. He can actually count and click his clicker at the right time. Imagine that. On the bright side, the Vulpix seem to be getting a lot more common now, so that's good. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the chain of 31. I don't really, I don't think I really have the capacity to catch everything at the moment. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I played this game, so I'm quite poor. I had to sell many an item to be able to afford Pokeballs. If I could sell my Pokemon, I would have. But sadly, that's not an option. And you know what? Now that I've got the playlist going, I really think this Gen 4 music is going to come in clutch. Because I feel if I had to listen to the same Kanto route music over and over again, I would go a little bit crazy. I will say as well, with it being a while since playing this game, it seems a lot choppier than what I remember. Like, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of lag on my screen. And I never really remember this game having performance issues, or maybe I just didn't care enough. Probably that one. Probably that one. One thing I will say with the fixed camera, it's gonna be a lot easier. That was such a bad throw. That was such a bad throw. Oh, I don't actually understand how I threw that badly. There we go, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. But yeah, I will say with the fixed camera, it's gonna be a lot easier to spot shiny Pokemon. I think there's nothing worse than when you're playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet once there's no shiny noise, there's no shiny effect, and you just have to spin around like madman and hope you don't miss a shiny. So yeah, the fixed camera, I think that's going to come in clutch. That's going to be good. But as far as I'm aware, this is the only other Pokemon that I'll need to hunt for Let's Go is Dugong. The rest of them, a good chunk of them I should be able to do in Sword, potentially as Wild Hunt, though I probably will do a lot of them just as pursuit egg hunting. But it will be nice to mix things up again. I will be honest, I think Scarlet Shiny Hunts went a little bit stale for me. Mainly due to the fact that the majority of the spawns I was getting were glitching through walls. And you know, no one wants to be dealing with that once you're just trying to have a good time, you're trying to relax, trying to find the shiny. No one wants to be dealing with Pokemon glitching through walls. So it will be a nice change, it will be a nice change. It will be nice going back to Pokemon Sword as well, because we had such good luck with our egg hunts. If any of you were with us during that time, we honestly had such good odds for our shiny egg hunts. Like, a lot of Pokemon hatching within like 200, 300 eggs without the shiny charm. So with any luck, once we do go back to Sword, we should hopefully be able to keep those odds. It's huge! Well, that's his body shaming. That is just rude. I will be honest, I wasn't really a fan of this game. I think the mechanics catered to very casual players quite a bit. The fact that you could make your Pokemon have like 600 attack stats, even if it was like a Rattata, it's oh, it's a Charizard. Wouldn't it be quite cool to get shiny Charizard? I think I actually got a few in this game. I can't remember. If not, I just traded ones, shiny ones across so they caught and go. But it would be quite cool to see a shiny Charizard as an optional catch. But yeah, I will be honest, I didn't enjoy this game at all very much once it came out. I feel like it had such potential. You know, being almost like a Pokemon Go style game with the ability to, you know, actually catch Pokemon. And the fact that I was returning to Kanto, and I just realized I did not have my charger in. Maybe that's why everything's performing so badly. Oh, he's such a professional, ladies and gentlemen. He's such a professional. I am going to put that in now. Honestly, you really can't tell it's been a few weeks since I've streamed, you really can't. The most simple things is what's tripping me up tonight. Yeah, this, the fact that I'm controlling two characters in this one joystick centered controls is really throwing me off. I keep trying to scroll down with the other Joy-Con. Yeah, this diamond music really is going to come in clutch. I feel like this is either going to go exceedingly well or exceedingly stressful. Annoying me, it will be the second option. But we're going to be doing this over the next few weeks. And it gives us an opportunity to re-explore the old games that we haven't played in a while. And we all love to see that. With any luck, people don't believe that this is this is actually the Teal MSK DLC that I'm playing, because that might be a little bit misleading, just a little bit. Okay, we're up to 14. We're about halfway there. And actually, you know what? Now that I think of it, this is actually taking slower than the KOs and picnic resets would be in Scarlet. But you know what? It's fine. Like I say, we haven't played this game in a while. It's fun to get back into it. I'm very quickly running out of Pokeballs. And I do not have anything to sell. I really should have done a run for the Elite Four before going live, just to get a little bit of cash. That would have been a good idea. But let me know how the stream's looking for you guys. I have increased the bitrate just because it was quite low. I did watch back one of my older Scarlet streams on my smart TV, and I did notice that it did look a little bit choppy in places. So we have increased the bitrates. We've had to set up the whole audio for this new stream completely different than the other audio. So if anything's too loud, if it's too quiet, please let me know. It can be adjusted. I do have the facilities. I do have the power. But I totally expect I totally expect us to be quiet for a few nights. You know, it's been a while. I'm on 16. I haven't updated. I love the way it even gives me a counter on screen, and yet I'm still getting it wrong. Yet again, such a professional. But yeah, it has been it's been a hot minute since we've been live, so I'm completely expecting the YouTube algorithm just to absolutely hate this and promote it to absolutely no one. But it'll be okay. We'll make a few shorts, and as soon as people see what we're doing, catching the Pokemon in preparation for the new DLC, I'm sure everyone will start flooding in. It'll be okay. But yeah, as you can see, as we catch more Pokemon, the rarer Pokemon are spawning. You know, we've got Charizard, we've got Chansey. I haven't seen the Ninetales yet. Fair enough, it is only a 1% chance. But I feel like Charizard is also a 1% chance, so it's a little bit weird that we haven't seen one. But you know what? It doesn't matter if we get a shiny Vulpix, that's good. If we get a shiny Ninetales, that's good. You know, we can just evolve them with the Firestone. I will need to probably sell one of my organs to be able to afford one. But it's fine. It's good. I'm starting to get really paranoid about these guys. I literally just said the thing and it happened. I literally just said I'm really paranoid about these Pokemon running. I literally just give him a berry and now, oh, we're back to the start. I remember why I hate this game. I remember. Oh lord, I remember. So yeah, that's just back to 0. So we need to go up again. And now, like, none of these guys are gonna spawn because they're only a 19% chance. Yeah, I remember why I don't like this game. Now I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs. We're cursed already. We've ruined ourselves. Stop standing there and look more worried. Okay, yeah, maybe the diamond music was a bad choice. Please, Vulpix, we need to start over, buddy. We need to start over. I should just be throwing berries at every single one of these. You know what? I should just be aiming for excellent throws in every single go. See, this is the issue with streaming. I'm going to get myself into a false sense of security. And now I've cast away the other person. And now I've brought out Eevee. I'm starting to panic. Hello, Mr. Vulpix, how are you? Of course now, he gets an excellent throw. Now I'm back to... now I've broken my chain. Oh, God. Oh. Well, if you did pop out for a second, Indy, you would have seen me absolutely jinx myself by saying that I'm worried that Pokemon are going to start running away, and then of course he ran away. So yeah, we're back to a chain of 1. So yeah, fun times. Yeah, this I completely remember why I hate this game. Look, if anything, it will not go on as long as my shiny Ponyta hunts in this game. I swear that took me a solid 4 days. And far longer than I wish to admit. We are definitely going to run out of playlists by the time we get this shiny. We need to queue up more songs, oh no. Back to 2. We were so close. We were so close. I mean, if shiny wants to appear now, that would be lovely. I have had weirder things happen in Pokemon, so you know what? Completely feasible. It could happen. We could just have completely goated luck. The Eternal Forest music will not calm me. I specifically chose. I've ran into a rat case. Oh no. I specifically chose this calm playlist because I knew this would be anything but calm. And you know what? I was right. I was right. I suppose it's just my own fault for vibing. I was having too much of a good time. And the Vulpix betrayed me. And now, because they're 90% chance, none are spawning. I don't really know if this is potentially the most efficient route. I don't know if I'm going to get the most spawns in this little patch of grass. But at the same time, it's only one of two routes that has the chance of spawning Ninetales. And the other route is an even smaller patch of grass, so yeah. In hindsight, yeah, this is probably where we should be hunting. Oh, please, guys, please. You know what? I'm actually gonna start spawning. I'm just gonna start using lures now. I know it might be the most efficient thing to do, but we're gonna use it now. As soon as I remember where they are. And yes, I know I could be floating on Charizard or Aerodactyl or something. All the spawns will still come in and despawn, but I don't have the patience for it. If I'm just floating, I will go crazy. I need to move. I like to move it. So that is what we will be doing. Wow, this Vulpix is going to be very leveled by the time we're done. But yeah, we might actually need to take an impromptu break into the Elite Four to get some money. Might need to happen, chat. It might need to happen. Right, can you please focus and actually make worthwhile throws instead of whatever that was. Yeah, I honestly can't wait until I go to Legends Arceus to do some shiny hunting. Because it should be a lot easier than this. Honestly, how do I know my luck? I will find a shiny something I'm just not looking for. Because it happened to me once I was going for Ponyta, I'm pretty sure I got shiny Pidgey. And something else. Did I get 2 shiny Pidgeys when I was going for Ponyta? Potentially. That might have been a cursed thing that happened. It was a very long time, I cannot recall. Well, all I can say is I hope you guys like Gen 4 music, because we're probably going to be here for a while. And if you don't like Gen 4 music, I apologize. Because you're gonna be listening to it regardless. Right, we're up to 5. We're making progress again. Very, very slow reverse progress, but it's still progress. It's all good. We're having a good time with 5. Oh, I wasn't even looking at accidentally walked in, so... That is the type of efficiency I like to see. I completely messed up that throw again. I need to get into the zone that I was once I was going for Ponyta. Because I swear, like, every one of those throws were perfect throws. I was in the zone. The shiny zone. I need to get back there in the shiny zone. That would be good. That would make my life easy. On the bright side, I shouldn't strain my eyes like I do once I'm playing Scarlet, because the fact that you actually have to really be on the lookout for a shiny, because they don't make a noise or have a shiny effect around them. These guys actually have a shiny effect, so we should be okay. We should be alright. It's all good. That is a big boy. You know what? I wouldn't actually mind shiny Abra. I don't know if Abra will be one of the returning Pokemon. Like I said, I don't really want to pay attention to the leaked list. Because although it is probably accurate, I don't want to ruin it for anyone who doesn't want to see it. Why am I... Pay attention! There was 2 Vulpixes up there. I think it's because I said Abra out loud that I forgot I was looking for Vulpix. But you know what? We only put together the overlay for the for these streams today, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I will be honest, it was quite difficult trying to match the color scheme of Scarlet and Violet with the blue colors of the DLC. I completely messed up that throw. Dude, please. I will not financially recover from this if you keep dodging my Pokeballs. Just be a good boy, get in the ball. Right, I do need someone in chat to remind me once we find the shiny to save beforehand. Because this is not like Scarlet and Violet where we can just re-challenge them if we accidentally exit the fight. If he runs, we're ruined. So if some kind folk can remind me in chat, then once we find the shiny to save beforehand, that would be lovely. That would be good. No, get away, Rattata. I do not need the smoke. Not from you, anyway. If you're a Vulpix, then yes, please. If not, go away. I think I would actually be most annoyed about getting a shiny Chansey. Because it's one of the few Pokemon here that you can get in Scarlet and Violet, and it already has an outbreak in Scarlet and Violet. So if I got one of those, I think I'd be a little bit annoyed. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Please, don't do it. Don't do it, boy. On the bright side, if we do run out of Pokeballs, we can exit the route and go to a Pokemart and it won't reset the chain. So that's good. Alright, we're up to 10. We're closing back into where we were like 10-20 minutes ago. We're making reverse progress. That is the type of progress I'm used to. I will be honest, I'm probably doomed myself by the title of this stream. I feel like the YouTube algorithm won't know what to do with it. Because it'll be like, is it Pokemon Let's Go Eevee? Is it Pokemon Scarlet? Is it the new DLC? We don't know. Oh cool, there's Ninetales. Only a 1% chance. You know what, that's a prequel animation. He has little sits. If he fits, he sits. I mean, he's having a big sit. Actually, you know what, he's here, so I'm just gonna play this. What is Raticate doing? He's freaking out. Look at that boy. He's a good boy. He's not shiny, but he's still a good boy. Yeah, someone remind me once we get the shiny to play log, because I always forget. Wait, I'm just... Oh wait, no, you're still there. I don't know why, but our secondary character was so still, I completely could not see them. Oh, we've got the good vibe tunes going now. We've got the good vibe tunes going now. They will help propel us through this challenge of finding a shiny Vulpix. Oh, look at that. He loved that. Which means he's going to get in the ball and be a good boy and not run away. Oh, this game also stresses me out so much. I should not be playing this. There we go. Good boy. Thank you. Good boy. Alright, we're up to 11. We're 20 shorts. We're 20 shorts. But we will get there, even if it takes us all night. Which I hope it doesn't, because I'm very tired. So please be quick. Please. Spare my soul. I mean, at least we're not playing Brilliant Diamond, because that's a game I just... no. I absolutely love Gen 4, it's my most played gen. On a single playthrough of Diamond, I put in over 1,000 hours. And I reset that game a lot. I played many different playthroughs of that, so collectively I probably played Gen 4 like... plus 5,000 hour... Why can I not speak tonight? Plus 5,000 hours, if not more. So you know what? Once I heard Gen 4 remakes were being made, I was like, yes, 100% sign me up. But they just didn't hit the same chats. I don't know if anyone else here feels the same, but they just didn't hit the same. And any time I play it, I get madly depressed. So yeah, at least we're not playing that, because it possibly is... possibly is some of the worst shiny mechanics. Because eggs in that game, I don't know why, take horrendously long to hatch. Yeah, I've got to lead to leave and get more Pokeballs chats, aren't I? And no doubt, I will run out once a shiny appears. It has happened before. Ironically, in Gen 4, once I missed a shiny Bidoof. Because I had no Pokeballs. I see, you know what? It wasn't because I had no Pokeballs, I think it's because I had no space in my boxes left. Which is even worse. Okay, we're back to the start of the playlist already? Really? Okay, we've been going a lot longer than what I thought we have, and we really haven't made that much progress yet. We're up to 13, the very lucky number 13. Everyone knows it's a lucky number, right? Okay, I'm gonna need to leave to get more Pokeballs. I will catch 1 or 2 more. I will leave, get more Pokeballs. I really don't know what I can sell to get money to get Pokeballs, but you know what, we'll just figure it out. Oh, it's a terrible throw. Please don't run away. Please don't run away. Oh, thank you. I probably should have just went to one of the earlier routes once they would have been of a lower level to make it easier to catch them. I did not think that far ahead. So we're just gonna make do with what it is now. But like I say, on the bright side, this is one of 2 routes where Ninetales can actually spawn. So we could get a shiny Ninetales if we don't get the shiny Vulpix. I'm not going to chain Ninetales because it's a 1% chance and that would take forever. So we're just going to do Vulpix. I'm just going to test to make sure the YouTube chat is working. Because it's been surprisingly quiet. Nightbot has not said anything yet. I've done that on the complete wrong account, but you know what, it doesn't matter. Right, we're up to 15, we're roughly halfway there. Roughly halfway. But then, yet again, we could just get the same issue where the Vulpix runs away. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. You know what? Because Pokemon Home integration is coming soon, I probably will do Pokemon that would be easier to hunt in this game than it would be in Scarlet. So I might do like the likes of Muck in this game. Because why not? We have the facilities, we can do that. But like I say folks, brand new stream setup. So let me know if all the volumes are nice, at the right level, if you can hear everything okay. Hopefully there aren't any lags or stutters, we increase the bit rates. It all seems to be stable on OBS as far as I can tell. But let me know guys, and of course, if you do enjoy what you're seeing, feel free to like the stream, it does help, promotes the video to as many people as possible. Because the YouTube algorithm will see that and say, this is a bloody good stream. They'll put it out to as many people as possible. And because I've been away for so long, that really is needed. Because the YouTube algorithm does not like me right now. Okay, I have 7 Pokeballs. Oh, it looks like it's starting to get easier to catch them. Which is what I really need, especially as I need to go waste whatever money I've left in Pokeballs. Right, we're up to 18. We're over halfway through. We're getting close. I think I best go get more Pokeballs now before I run out. That seems like a wise idea. I don't think the shiny will spawn now whilst we're running away, so that's fine. Look at that, the lure even ran out at the same time, that's perfect. I believe I'm going this way. It's been a long time since it has been a very long time since I've played Kanto. So the fact that I even know where I'm going, 10 out of 10, fantastic. I'm going to have to sell my spleen or something to be able to afford Pokeballs. Which is really embarrassing considering how cheap they are. Can I sell? Oh, I can sell the fossils. I can't remember how you get fossils in this game. Because I think there's additional ways to get them apart from just the ones that you get in Mount Moon, isn't there? I feel like they changed it for this game. I mean, I already have an Aerodactyl, so I'm just gonna sell that anyway. Actually, now that I think of it, I think I traded all my guys in for Pokemon Go, which would make sense. We've got 9 max lures, that's not too bad. I can work with that, so I really need to attain more financial stability in this game. Right, I can buy like what? A good bunch of Pokeballs now? 150, yeah. I'll do. I think that should be enough to get us through. But yeah, I think that's something that's funny. I feel like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl had even less customization than this game that had terrible customization. Honestly, I just feel like they could have done so much with that game, and you know what? I don't even want to talk about it at this stage. Like, I feel like fair enough. Let's go. First Pokemon game on the Switch. I feel like this game's even less gimmicky than Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl to an extent. Which really upsets me. It hurts my soul. Probably doesn't help that we're listening to the Gen 4 playlist as I'm going on this rant. I hear a Dragonite. Hopefully he isn't shining, because that would be really upsetting. Right, we're on 19. Once we get the chain complete, I feel like I am just going to fly around on Aerodactyl. Actually, now that I say it, I don't even need to fly about. I can just literally sit in the air with a lure active. The lure will stay active like the whole time because I'm not moving. But Pokemon will still spawn in and spawn out. So, due to the fact I'm so so poor in this game, I feel like I might need to do that. But how's it going, Mello? Oh, no, don't worry, dude. I appreciate you being here. Like I was saying earlier, because we haven't been live in such a long time, the YouTube algorithm just hates us right now. So honestly, you being here, dude, really helps. I appreciate it. But yeah, we've got the good Gen 4 vibes going, and we've traveled back in time. We're playing Let's Go Eevee, and we're trying to shiny hunt some of the returning Molins in the Teal MSK DLC. That is a good question. I had some internet complications, let's say, and yeah, the stream just absolutely tanked itself. And quite frankly, it was late. I was tired, and I didn't want to fiddle about the technology. But we're back now. Everything seems to be sorted out. We're actually running at a higher bit rate, so things should look a lot smoother. The next time I stream Arc, it should look a lot smoother as well. So yeah, good times. But I will say we'll probably be moving Arc to a weekend thing. Just with the Teal MSK DLC coming, in fall, I want to get as many of the shinies hunted before then. So we're probably going to be switching between quite a few Pokemon games. We've got Let's Go Eevee, which we're going to be using for Ninetales Dugong. We'll be jumping into Let's Go Arceus, which we haven't played in quite a while, to get things in Yanma. And I want to say Shift Trees in that game. And for the people who missed shiny Masuda hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield, we'll be doing some more egg hunts in that game as well. Vigavolt, he's obtainable for there. We can also do Feebas, which should hopefully keep my very distractible brain interested from switching between a few different games. Should help me keep on the ball a bit better. Because I will be honest, I got to a point with Scarlet shiny hunts where I just wasn't having fun anymore. I completely messed up that throw. I got really vigorous all of a sudden once I was talking about Pokemon Scarlet, that I completely messed up that throw. So yeah, it's gonna be nice to explore some of the old games that we haven't played in a while. Just to give Scarlet a bit of a break, because I'd hate to be playing Scarlet like every day on stream leading up to the DLC, and then by the time the DLC comes around, I'm bored of the game. So it will be nice to put it on the back burner for a little while, whilst we explore some of the older games again, to do these shiny hunts in. Ever think about Pixelmon? Potentially. I feel like if there's another like huge content gap, like come fall once we've done the DLC and we've played it to death, we could potentially fit in stuff like that at that stage. But I feel with, you know, it isn't that many. Actually, now I look at it, it's only March. It's quite a few months away. But even still, there's a lot of Pokemon that are going to be returning in the game that I can check out now. So I feel like we are in a good place for content. So I'm not really looking for anything additional to play right now. But once there is those content gaps, like I say, after the DLC is done and dusted, we could potentially fit in something like Pixelmon then. That could be an option. I will have no idea what I'm doing, but you know. Speaking of not knowing what I'm doing, I would actually quite like to go and play. I would quite like to do Mystery Dungeon on this stream. Just because I was never invested in those games. I feel like I played one of the Mystery Dungeons like once, very briefly. I feel like I borrowed the game from friends and had to give it back quite swiftly. And outside of that, I've not played any of the Mystery Dungeon games. So we could get an emulation of that going at some stage, potentially. But we'll see. Anything's possible. I love the way I added to the counter before I caught the Pokemon. That was very optimistic of me. Very optimistic indeed. But we're nearly there. It's a smaller chain than what we need to do for picnic resets. Which, now that I think of it, is taking like twice as long to do. So thank God it is 31 and not 60 like it is for picnic resets. Yeah, why am I being mad? Of course I'm going to give you a berry. I'm not a complete madman that's not going to feed you a berry and risk you running away. Oh, once I've completed this chain, I'm gonna be so happy. I really have a very random bunch of Pokemon with me. I really don't know why I have the Pokemon that I do, but you know. I haven't played this game in many, many moons, what can I say? Speaking of which, I would love to get a capture card in 3DS so I could do shiny hunting in Pokemon Moon. Because I did actually quite enjoy SOS encounters. Like, I feel like they're nice and straightforward. I appreciate them. So it would be cool if I could get my hands on the capture card in 3DS, but understandably, not a lot of people are doing that sort of thing anymore, and if they are, it's usually quite expensive. I give him a little rotate. That was beautiful. But yeah, I honestly would love to get to a stage where we're doing like a shiny hunt in a different game every single day. So we could do Let's Go Eevee, we could do Legends Arceus, we could do Sword and Shield, and Scarlet Violet. And then if we could get the 3DS games going, that would be amazing. Because I would quite like to do... You know what? It's been so long I can't even remember what it's called in Pokemon Y and X once like 5 Pokemon appear at the same time. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite remember what it is. But yeah, I would quite like to do that as well. But we'll see. Well, I'm sure we'll be able to get a capture card in 3DS down the line eventually. Hopefully once the content dries up for Scarlet and Violet. That would be, you know what, yet again, not being a madman, I'm feeding you a berry. Because knowing my luck, you will run away just as I'm about to complete the chain. They're the 3-week semester and Easter, so you try to cut streams down. Probably be in the sun and swimming in the ocean. I mean, you know what? I don't blame you. I would be too. If it wasn't like 10 degrees over here once it's Easter time, and if the oceans were actually somewhat clean, I would happily jump in the ocean, and I would not worry about streaming one bit. But you know what? That probably won't be an option for me in Easter, so we're going to be here, grinding away, hating life. So if you're about, feel free to drop by. I will be... I got distracted again and didn't feature a berry. Please do not betray me. Please. Good boy. I will be doing a randomized... I don't know necessarily a randomized Nuzlocke, but I will be doing a randomized playthrough of Pokemon Black again. Because I started... I feel like I did like one stream in the interim waiting for Scarlet Violet to be dropped. And then whatever way it was working, I just wasn't really streaming all that much, so... By the time I would have been streaming again, Scarlet was released. So we'll probably drop back into that. I feel like I will need to reset the randomizer because I ended up with a horrendously, and I mean horrendously OP Cornivine. So we'll probably do that. We'll probably throw that in the mix, like every Friday or every other Friday, because it's good fun. It's it can lead to some it can lead to some interesting reactions, to say the least. Now, is that our chain of 31? That is our chain of 31. We've finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I was going to save it, but then I realized there's absolutely no point. Because if I turn off the game and open it up again, it resets the chain. So, yeah, just... gotta pop a lure and hope for the best. Honestly, it really shows I haven't played this game in a very long time. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. But we're gonna get an Aerodactyl. He's going to, he's gonna be our... Wait. That's not our Articuno, right? Is that our... What? That's not our Arctic... There's like a 1% chance legendaries can spawn in this game, isn't there? Please tell me I'm not mistaken, and please tell me there's like a 1% chance the legendaries can spawn in this game. I mean, it's really upsetting because I'm not going to touch it because I don't want to break my chain. What? Oh, what is my luck? What? Though I am a little bit suspicious considering Articuno is my second in slots. That is a wild Articuno, right? I'm not going completely insane, right? I need to head to Pokemon DB. I need to head to Pokemon DB. I'm pretty sure there's like the smallest chance that once you get a chain that you can't get Articuno in this game, and Zapdos, etc. I mean, it would be nice, but you know what? We just have to ignore him. Oh wait, no, it was our what? Wait, I can have two Pokemon out at the same time? What? What? Is this meant to work like this? Wait, but why is it just the birds? What? Have I discovered some sort of weird glitch that shouldn't exist? Yeah, Andy, I'm not saying you can't chain for the birds. But that wasn't a spawn, that was just my Pokemon coming out of the Pokeball that it shouldn't have because we're already on a Pokemon. What? Oh, wait, I think I see what I've... It's not my second character's Pokemon, right? Is it my second... Yes, it's my second character's Pokemon. Oh my god, jeez! I am actually an idiot. And you know what? I would not be surprised if we missed a shiny with all that chaos. I would not be surprised if we missed a shiny. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to get off my boy because I'm noticing there's a lot of Pokemon at the bottom that I seem to be missing. It looks like they can sort of go off camera, so I don't know if I want to risk floating on Aerodactyl. Oh god. Why does this game do this to me? Oh gosh. Mello, what were you saying again? Holiday? Thailand? 36 degrees, jeez, that's pretty warm. You know what, I would absolutely love to go to Thailand, but... It's the spiders that does it for me. Like, I honestly don't care about any other animal. Like, you can put me in a room of a gazillion snakes. You can put me in a room of a lion, I wouldn't care. But, like, a big spider, like, ugh. No thank you. I think it's just the fact you never know what they're thinking. And that freaks me out. So yeah, I'm sure you'll have a great time, Mello, but yeah. Maybe not for me. Why I could never go to Australia. Oh, I don't know if I want to land because I seem to be missing a lot of Pokemon, or could potentially be missing Pokemon. Actually, you know what? I feel like I need to entertain you. I think I need to entertain you all. And in order to do that, I need to walk around. Because you know what? Seeing my terribly dressed character run around in circles over and over again, that's top quality entertainment right there. That's top tier stuff. What can I say? But yeah, I mean, here's the thing, I could keep catching, but like at the same time, I know something will run away and break the chain. I see, you know what, if I stand beside you, Mr. NPC... Nope, never mind, the chance he's gonna come and ruin me. Oh, this is a lesson why you should never bring legendary Pokemon with you. The funny thing is, like, the amount of times I've caught the birds, I really don't care. It's just the fact that I was like, right, this is a rare thing that's happened right. And it's the fact that it happened right after getting the chain and going to start learning to get Vulpixes. That it made me question if it was real or not. The NPC looks like he sort of does. You're not actually wrong there. That is actually 100% correct. Not that I watch One Piece at all, but I'm aware of what he looks like. And you know what? Quite frankly, maybe that's where the inspiration came from. Who knows? Or if I just make tiny micro movements, that's obviously the content we're here to watch. But you know what? It's fine. Just like in this game, I just made my NPC disappear. No, I don't want to play with you, Eevee. It's very nice that you have a present for me, but I want to catch Vulpixes. I'll pet you later, okay? Oh, yeah, this sort of reminds me why I shelved this game so quickly. Because I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit frustrating. On the bright side, there's a fence like all the way around here, so you better believe a shiny's not getting away. Yeah, I will say this doesn't really seem to be the optimal route to be shiny hunting. Because we don't seem to be getting very many spawns. I would say the easiest probably is the cycle route, which is where I went for Ponyta. Which, even though that took me days, it was a lot easier because there was a pile of spawns. One Piece was 1999? Really? Jeez, that's old. I had no idea. I feel like that's the thing. I feel like I feel like there's probably a lot of animes that we don't realize are as old as they are, as many mangas that we don't realize are as old as they are. Because I feel like back in the day, the main three were Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Digimon, and anything apart from that you just did not see. But now, of course, you know, everything's getting a lot more prevalence these days. Being a weeb is a lot more accepted, it seems. But no, that's crazy. 1999, really? Jeez. That is old. That's very old. There's a thick boy. A thick eggy boy.
A giant egg.
Oh, I could have been spamming that the whole time if I'd remembered that was on my soundboard. You have no life, so you play games and watch anime. Oh, there's the Ninetales finally showing up. or 1% chance for a Ninetales. Which should be a bit higher now that we've got Chain of 31, but... Interesting. No Ninetales, I don't want the smoke. If you're shiny, I want the smoke, but if you're just regular, then no. Go away. Yeah, I feel like just the one playlist of Pokemon Diamond songs was not a good idea, because I feel like we will be looping it quite a lot.
A giant egg.
You know what, every time a Chansey spawns, I'm just gonna play a giant egg, because why not? We have nothing better to do, so you better believe we're gonna spam the soundboard. Right, if I just make minimal movements just to avoid the Pokemon, it's still a little bit entertaining. We still need to put in a little bit of work. Rather than just floating in the air on Aerodactyl. How are you?
A giant egg.
Every single time. Every single time we see a Chansey that's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you like it or not, we are playing.
A giant egg.
Just to let you know, it is indeed carrying a giant egg. I've run into Rattata. Why couldn't I say Rattata? Come on, shiny Vulpix, you know you want to appear.
A giant egg.
You know you want to make my life easy. What would be life for 1 hour 15? Not a terrible time. You know, it's taken us a lot longer for some hunts to get shinies and Scarlet and Violet. So you know what, we're still chilling. We're still having a good time. we haven't went crazy yet. Despite what my soundboard may suggest. There's another one.
A giant egg.
I feel like Kadabra's a 1% chance as well. Potentially. So it's good to see him appearing too. I feel like the Dragonites and the Charizards are ruining my 1% chances. I feel like they seem to be spawning in ahead of... Oh, how did you get over there, Kadabra?
A giant egg.
Kadabra's the only Pokemon intelligent enough to get around the confines of the fence, it seems. Well, that is your opinion, Indy, and everyone is allowed one. So Arc again this weekend? Potentially, yeah. I'll need to see how busy I am. I do have a move coming up, which means I need to do as much work as possible to have as much money as possible. I forgot to play a giant egg again. There we go. So yeah, we'll probably fit Arc in at some stage. Like I say, we'll probably be doing a lot more shiny hunts just to get the returning Pokemon in the new game. That was a new Chansey, wasn't it?
A giant egg.
Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm actually gonna go crazy. It's okay, we've got memes. Memes will get us through this. It's all good. It's all good. Nicer house? Probably not, to be honest. Hopefully cheaper house.
A giant egg.
But the reason for the move is our landlord is actually selling. Because I don't know what house prices and cost of living, etc. is like for everyone else around the world, but in the UK right now it is an absolute blender, to say the least. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of property owners are looking to sell because they can't really justify the price anymore. So, rent is through the roof. Even if you're paying for a small apartment, is very pricey right now. So, yeah.
A giant egg.
Hopefully we will find somewhere before we're living on the streets. That would be quite sexy. The finding a new place, not the living on the street part. That would be great. That would be great. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. This really dramatic, there's another Chansey. This really dramatic Gen 4 music really is keeping me alert and awake right now. They knew what they were doing once they composed that music. They knew it would come in clutch for moments like this. Oh no, my buddy spawned out. No, Eevee, I don't want to play with you. Unless you're a shiny Eevee, I do not care. Another Chansey, so you know what that means.
A giant egg.
A giant egg. Honestly, if we find like a shiny Charizard or a shiny Dragonite, I will cry because I've already got about 60 gazillion of them. Is that a new Chansey or... Well, no, well that's a new Chansey, so there we go. A giant egg. Oh gosh, for the people still in chat, you're doing well. You're doing well, folks. Putting up with this nonsense for so long. Not necessarily the game, just me spamming the soundboard over and over again. It's okay, we've got the good tunes. We've got the good vibes. We're okay. We're not going insane. We're catching a shiny Pokemon. We're having a good time. Hopefully I don't miss them, because then I will cry.
A giant egg.
But of course, if you haven't already, whilst we're waiting for a shiny to appear, please like the stream. To help promote it to as many people as possible so they can join in the misery. And there's a Chansey, so you know what that means.
A giant egg.
Oh, it's gonna get old very quickly. I'll need to pepper something else in. My body keeps disappearing. There's some okay ones that are dirt cheap. Yeah, I mean, I feel like in my country anyway. The north of Ireland. Northern Ireland. Usually the cheap places are cheap for a very, very good reason. And usually, it's because you will be quite injured if you don't don't agree with a certain
a giant egg.
a certain group of the populace's beliefs. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, I'd like to keep my knees. You know, if it's all the same with you guys, I would quite like to still have my knee bones.
A giant egg.
So yeah, hopefully we can avoid that. That would be good. What's my favorite Pokemon? I honestly hate this question. Because it's so hard to answer. Like, what, there's over 1,000 Pokemon now and you want me to choose one? Like, that's so difficult. I'll say the same that I always say. I have a lot of love for Gen 4. You know, we love Lucario, we love Giratina, we love Darkrai, we love Glade, he's a good boy too. There's another Chansey, so we'll do less again. Can my other character stop going idle and disappearing, please and thank you? Yes, I would be pouting too, Eevee, if you had to put up with this. We love Lechonk. Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding me Lechonk exists. You know what, I'll just keep my other character rotating, that seems like the best idea. I didn't realise the other character made Pokemon jump, that seems quite cool. Yeah, Nidoking's quite a cool boy too. I definitely have a shiny Nidoking somewhere. Potentially Pokemon Go. And we're back to the Scarlet playlist already. Oh no, does that mean We'll be going for an hour and a half now. Which is weird, because I swear the playlist is an hour long. And there's a Chansey, so...
A giant egg.
A giant egg. But yeah, there's so many ways to answer that. There's so many cool Pokemon. I really cannot narrow it down to one. I really love Drapion as well, another Gen 4 Pokemon. He had a really cool shiny once he was a 2D sprite, but for some reason they just messed about with the exposure on the 3D models and he just looks so washed out. His red shiny definitely looks a lot better in 2D. Please, shiny. Oh, I love inconveniencing these Pokemon and making them all jump. Oh, I really am easily amused. What can I say? Well, look, it keeps our other character from despawning, so we might as well. And there's another Chansey.
A giant egg.
Oh, Mellow, I honestly love confusing people who aren't from here with that. It really makes me happy. We're going to continue your shiny lock on Eevee. Well, best of luck. That sounds like pain and misery. So I do hope you have a good time. Hope you have a better time than what I am currently. As I'm doing loops of this random NPC. Like some sort of depressing merry-go-round. It's fine. We'll get the shiny in no time, chat. You just have to believe. What I find is every time we talk about getting the shiny appears. So if everyone could just keep talking about shinies, all the shinies they've gotten recently, that usually works. That usually works. It always catches me off guard because I'm not expecting it. And then we get the shiny and I'm happy. We get a funny reaction. So if everyone just keeps talking about shinies, that will probably work. You're very glad that Ninetales is back. Well, I am too, Starboss. Also glad to see you're back. How are you doing? Hoping you're having a good day so far. For whatever time it is for you. We are not losing our minds doing the shiny hunt whatsoever, not one bit. But just to fill you in, every time a Chansey spawns, we're playing this.
A giant egg.
Oh, there's one!
A giant egg.
That works. You got your shiny Ninetales and Legends Arceus. You know what? That probably would have been a better idea for me. That probably would have been a lot easier, but you know what? I'm very naive. And I thought, you know what? Let's pick up Let's Go Eevee, because I haven't played that in a while. And now I'm starting to realize why. So yeah, hopefully
A giant egg.
hopefully this guy appears soon. That will be good. That will be nice. I am sort of enjoying inconveniencing all the Pokemon around me by making them jump, but you know what? I'm very easily amused, what can I say? I'm just gonna make sure I've definitely popped a lure, because we don't really seem to be getting all that many spawns. What is a golden leaf to? A mysterious golden leaf. No trees bliss leaf have been found yet. Interesting. Yeah, we still have our lure in place, that's fine. Oh, it's a Chansey, you know what that
A
means?
giant egg.
A giant egg. But yeah, Starboss, we are going to be doing shiny hunts in Legends Arceus 2. We're going to be doing shiny hunts in the log games. We're going to be picking up Sword and Shield again to do some Acid Egg hunts as well. For Pokemon like Vikavolt that we can get through that game. We're just going to try to split things up as much as possible. Because I will be honest, shiny hunting in Scarlet Violet was getting a little bit stale. I was losing my mind. Especially as the majority of the spawns seem to be happening in walls. Because you know that game totally works as intended. There's our 1% Ninetales. Look at him. He's a good boy. Slightly worried that there's a Vulpix at the other side of the fence. I hope that's not a recurring theme, because I would hate to miss a shiny in this game, especially once they actually give you a shiny effect. Because quite frankly, that would be very embarrassing. Oh god, I forgot what... Honestly, this one joystick control really messes my brain up. Oh look, it's a Chansey.
A giant egg.
A giant egg. You've killed more full odds than you've caught. You know what? I would probably say the same. I was talking earlier on the stream about Gen 4. I found a shiny Bidoof. But all my Pokemon boxes, and I mean all of my Pokemon boxes, were completely full, so we couldn't catch it. And I've never cried more in my life. Like, I've got a lot of emotional trauma, but nothing has reached that. Nothing will ever be as bad as that. Nothing will ever be the same again. So yeah, I feel like I'm probably in the same boat. I probably have killed a lot more full odds shinies than what I've caught. Potentially. But yeah, I know I can hover on Aerodactyl and I don't need to move, but whatever way the camera angles are working, it seems to be cutting out the Pokemon at the bottom, so I really don't want to miss a shiny. So I'm just gonna walk about. Give you guys something to look at, I suppose. And there's a Chansey, so you know what's happening.
A giant egg.
There's our 1% Kadabra. Will he find his way over the fence? We will find out. He seems to be a lot more tuned in than these are, but he's going straight for the goal zone. No, he's still in. No, don't fight me. You want freedom, you don't want to fight me. Honestly, this is like that game where you what is this? What video player is it where it bounces around the screen and occasionally perfectly goes into the corner? I feel like that's exactly what we're playing here with the one exit to this fence. I feel like that's exactly what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. And there's a Chansey.
A giant egg.
Giant egg. Another giant egg. We've had many giant eggs. It's sort of less impressive now that there's been so many giant eggs, but you know, it is what it is. We're getting the shiny Charm and Scarlet, something I still need to do, but have not been ballers or compelled to do yet. I'll definitely need to do that ahead of the DLC dropping, because that'll make things a hell of a lot easier. Get away, Rattata! I love the way Rattata is the deadliest Pokemon on this route, because it just pure sprints at you. Two shinies, a Monkey and a Meditite. You know what, that's pretty cool? Shiny Medicham is really cool, really love his blue coloration. So that's a pretty cool shiny to get.
A giant egg.
Right, it will be interesting to see how many times we get through this playlist, because I'm pretty sure it's about an hour long. So, yeah, we'll see how long we're here for. I mean, if we don't get the shinies down, we can always pick up again tomorrow, it's not a big deal. It's all good. I'll just wiggle my other player around a bit just to make sure they still stay here. Honestly, at this rate, I might actually just start catching more Vulpixes. Just to clear the spawns and also to potentially make it easier. Apparently, so I've been told. But at the same time, if it only takes one to run away to break the chain. I don't want that to happen. Another giant egg.
A giant egg.
It would actually be so cool. It would be so clutch if we got the shiny 1% Ninetales. I don't know if I see that happening, but you never know. You never know. If we get a shiny Charizard, I probably will cry. Because I've got about 50 million of them. See, that is indeed my issue. Indeed, I'm such a distractible gentleman that focusing while talking to all you fine folk and reading all your fine comments isn't really my strong point. So that's probably why we're safer just doing it this way, which, you know, will take a little bit longer. But at least our chain won't be broken, which is something we want to avoid as much as possible. Because I will most certainly cry. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
You know what? I'm just gonna do what I usually do. Just absolutely spam the soundboard because that always makes a shiny appear. If we play Here Comes the Boy, that is most certainly going to make shiny appear. If this works, I will cry. Also, someone remind me, is shiny Vulpix just sort of off yellow? I know Ninetales is white with the blue tips. I feel like shiny Vulpix is just slightly different coloration. I mean, we'll get the shiny effect rounded once he comes, so, you know, it'll be fairly self-explanatory. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
Give my other character a little wiggle. Don't want them to disappear. Honestly, I know, Chad, I will look down at the wrong time and miss a shiny. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
A giant egg.
I believe that's what will happen. I mean, we're not really wasting lures all that much. Like we're moving little bits, just to, you know, give you guys something to watch, I suppose. That's one thing I will say about shiny hunting in this game. Can get a little bit tedious, which is why I'm glad we have the soundboard, even though we just have like 9 sounds and we recycle the same 2 over and over again. But yeah, I think I'm gonna change up my soundboard and actually make clips, so we're gonna have more stuff like this. Wait, that was the wrong one. I was meant to do this. So yeah, we'll probably change up our soundboard, make it a bit more memey, add the actual clips. That'd be cool. Of course, the challenge with that is remembering which have hotkey to which. I really need to get a stream deck. I really do.
A giant egg.
Play Here Comes the Sun, because sun almost sounds like shiny. I mean, what way are you pronouncing sun? I think you might need to take more Inga Lush lessons. Honestly, if I get something stupid like a shiny Rattata or a shiny Raticate, I will actually cry. It's fine. We're chilling. We're memeing. It's all good. It's all good. Don't disrespect me. I'll try not to. I'll try not to, Mala. I'll try my best. I'm a very opinionated person, what can I say? I will say one thing, this song has a mad bass tab on it. Wait for the bass to come back around again, because it is hot. I feel like the song is going to end now that I said it at cool bass. Also, at this point I might just say screw the rules and start catching more Vulpixes. I mean, the more I catch, the better IVs they're gonna be, right? I'm pretty sure, is every 10 is a guaranteed IV? I can't remember if 30 is meant to be 4 or 3 guaranteed.
A giant egg.
Honestly, I think this shiny hunt is only going to reinforce my hatred of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. The fact that we're doing this whilst listening to Gen 4 music. I already have enough reasons not to like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I don't want one of the reasons to be the soundtrack. Is, you know, Gen 4 music top tier. Gen 4 music top tier, top shelf, 10 out of 10. Love to see it, love to hear it. So please don't make me hate the soundtrack. Please and thank you. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
You know what, for science I might just go ahead and start catching more Vulpixes. It'll at least give us something to do, chat, right? You know what? Our lures ran out. We're gonna get into... Well, I was about to get into scrap while I have Vulpix, but then he vaulted. Yeah, you know what? I honestly don't think I even care if the streak resets. I'm just gonna go for it anyway. It will give me the chance to click more buttons on my screen and feel somewhat like I'm doing something productive. Look at that, he clicks another button and added a 1 to his count. Well, why didn't it add a 1 to the count? I honestly think we've been here so long that my counter has broke itself. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Oh, okay, it's working now. That was weird.
Pain.
We ran out of lures, so we'll pop in the lure. Wait. Oh no, oh, we only have 4 more, really? Oh wait, no, I already popped. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? You know what? We're gonna play a risky game. If after like 10 or like 15 minutes we don't, the shiny doesn't appear, we'll add another Vulpix onto the chain. I think that's the risky game we'll play, chat. And the playlist has reset itself for being here so long. $33, that's a lucky number, right? That's a very lucky number. I mean, I completely believe that random act of nonsense is what's gonna make a shiny appear. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
But yeah, I mean, if we don't get it tonight, we can always pick it up tomorrow. I think probably the longest I want to stream this is probably maybe like 2.5 hours. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind streaming for longer if we're actually doing like a playthrough, or for like some of the ARC streams, like I stream for a few hours, no problem. But once we're just standing in a place waiting for a shiny that may or may not appear, that sort of hurts my brain, I will be honest. So yeah. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
Should we play Here Comes the Boy again? I think we need to play Here Comes the Boy.
Here comes the boy.
Mixed with Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum music in the background. Because that's obviously the secret ingredients to make a shiny appear, right? Oh, I really thought that was going to be it. I really thought that was going to be it, chat. Yeah, I probably should just try to move as minimally as possible to avoid me wasting... You know what, I'm gonna get back in Aerodactyl. We'll mix things up a bit. We'll give you this magnificent boy to view. If he would... There we go, look at that. Now we can see the potential sky shinies as well. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
Right, I need to keep my peepers, if we're gonna be doing this, I need to keep my peepers peeled. We're ever so slightly farther away. And even though it's only a little bit, that makes it even more pinchy, really. Do you really have to be at that, buddy? You think of Steven Universe when you hear what a giant egg?
A giant egg.
I don't know what the I don't know what the reference from Steven Universe would be, which would remind you of a giant egg. But you know what? You do you, buddy. You do you. Look at this, Aerodactyl. You may think he's just flying, but he is clearly doing the shiny dance. It's going to make a shiny Pokemon appear. It's all coming together. I really need to add that to my soundboard. Because it's all coming together. Oh, here comes the boys. Oh, or here comes the boy. Oh. Well, that makes a bit more sense. See, the issue is Aerodactyl's so big, he seems to be blocking out a lot of Pokemons. So you know what? This could be quite perilous. This could be quite perilous. And I looked down at my phone briefly, and you know what? Probably missed a shiny. Because that's exactly what happens. You look down for even a nanosecond, and shiny gone. You know what? I am just going to nod along and pretend I know which of them that is Mellow. I'm just gonna agree with you, buddy. Because I have no clue. Right, you know what? Yeah, this seems a little bit perilous. No, don't land on the Raticate. That will be more so perilous. Also sounds like a lawsuit. I don't know if Pokemon can have lawyers, but you never know. Don't want to risk it. Ratata. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
You know, we're going to be catching our Vulpix. We're losing daylight. We need to keep ourselves interested. We need to keep ourselves alert and awake. And you know what? It's good practice for once the shiny appears. Look at that. Excellent throw. 10 out of 10. Love to see it. Good job, me. Pass on the back. #1 Pokemon streamer right here. But yeah, like I said earlier in the stream, guys, we rushed to put this setup together. We made the brand new overlay, which you can see on the screen. We had to set up the sound for the new Diamonds playlist, and obviously the game audio and everything. So let me know if you guys can hear everything okay. If anything needs adjusted, please let me know. If anything's too loud, if anything's too quiet. That Vulpix just clipped through that Chansey. That was quite weird. But yeah, you know what? We'll catch a few more just to, you know, just to spice it up. I like the chance that one could run away and completely ruin my evening. You know, instead of me just ruining my own evenings for once, I would have someone else to blame. And that's quite spicy, I like that. It sounds good, boss. Well, I appreciate you, Nishka. Also, have you been lurking this whole time, or are you just dropping in now? It's 10 o'clock, it's past your bedtime. What are you doing? But if you have, there's another Chansey, so another giant egg. If you haven't just dropped in just now, Anushka, we're slowly losing our mind. This game works slightly different than Scarlet and Violet. And the majority of it is us just standing still and hoping for the best. Whilst absolutely spamming the soundboards.
A giant egg.
Okay, you're just lurking so you've heard all the giant eggs. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Oh no. You're leveling that cursed thing. I will be honest, I probably won't be returning to that game for quite some time. Because it's not good for my brain right now. Simple as.
A giant egg.
But I might be about it at the weekend, Anushka. Let me know if you're about. And I might drop in for a game or two. We'll see. We'll see. Another giant egg.
A giant egg.
A non-Pokemon based game, Mello, that I don't know how closely YouTube pays attention to the captions in regards to promoting videos, but I don't want to say the name of the game just in case YouTube completely misunderstands what it's trying to promote here. But yes, one where you level shotguns instead of Pokemon. You should be on during the weekends. Ah, it's okay then. I'll probably drop in for a few, we'll see. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
I really do need to pepper in some other things in my soundboard. I really do. And you know what, we're just gonna keep risking this. Because if one of these runs away, it completely ruins everything we've been working towards. But like I say, it would be nice for something else to ruin my nights and not myself for once, so you know what? We are all about that. Look at that, I can press a button on my screen to make the number go up. I feel like such an accomplished streamer right now. But of course, if you haven't liked the stream yet, feel free to. Like I say, it'll help promote this stream to more people so they can join the misery of waiting for a shiny Vulpix / Ninetales to appear. I really thought that was gonna be shiny. It's always once I say something to that effect that it appears. I really thought that was gonna be shiny. Oh, that would have been so funny. That would have been a clip right there. That would have been such a good clip. I mean, to be fair, we already have the clip of me thinking an Articuno spawned, but it was my own Pokemon. Now that I remember it, now I remember how you chain legendary birds in this game through the Go Park. That makes sense. That's where I got that from. Oh wait, my MP's my boys disappeared. Yes, I'm frustrated too, Eevee. You just have to deal with it. It's okay, we'll get through this. It's all good. We've got the 5e tunes, even though we've listened to each of them like 4 times now. I really need to make a more meaty playlist for next time. Not a bad idea. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
If we find a shiny Pidgey, I will actually cry, because that's the Pokemon that appeared shiny for me once hunting. You know what? I think I actually have found 2 shiny Pidgeys in this game. I think one was once hunting Ponyta, and I feel like the other one was once doing... Was it potentially Bulbasaur that I was doing in the forest? Oh, I've completely bottled that. Jeez. Yeah, I really need to start paying attention. I really keep forgetting that I could ruin everything. I need to remember lots of my actual life as well. That is good. That's a good thing to know. I mean, if anything, I think if we keep chaining, we'll get better and better IVs for the Pokemon. So we might as well just keep going. Hopefully we'll get shiny soon. That would be good. A giant egg. Right, I think it's that time, folks, that we spam Here Comes the Boy again. Because that most definitely is what's going to make the shiny appear. 3, 2, 1, here comes the boy.
Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. There he is. He is here.
Didn't work. Oh, I really am so easily amused by such a simple thing. Hopefully you all are too, because that would really work for me. Yeah, I think if we don't get him tonight and we need to pick this up tomorrow, we might need to switch to our more optimal routes. I don't know if this is it, folks. I don't know if this is the best place to go for him. There's that amazing bass track again. 10 out of 10. You know what? I would have really expected YouTube to promote this a lot better with it, including the Teal mask and the tags and the description and the thumbnail and such. But I think I've ruined myself by being away from YouTube for so long.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
So we only have myself to blame on that front, really. And Twitch, just promotion on Twitch doesn't exist. So if any of you are watching me on Twitch, how you found my channel, I have no idea. Will you be able to find my channel again? Probably not. Damn you, Twitch. Okay, we've got the chill vibes going. We can do this. We can do this. I believe. We've got a giant egg on the screen.
A giant egg.
We've got a guy who wants a Beedrill. We've got a random other NPC. We've got our other controllable character. It's fine. We're okay. We're doing okay. It's all good. A shiny will appear. You just have to believe. You just have to believe. And if we keep talking about shinies and saying shiny related things, that's what makes them appear. That is what makes them appear. And you know what? We're just gonna catch another one. Because why not? On the bright side, once we go back to Sword and Shield, we're gonna have our upbeat, motivational playlist again. So that's gonna be good. Well, that's good, Mellow, that actually brings the channel up. That's good. So sometimes if you mistype it, it gives you some sort of mashup between Pokemon and Minecraft, which I find really funny. But if you're not on the Discord, if you have Discord, I honestly can't remember who's in the Discord anymore. Feel free to hit that up. If you don't have the bell notification active, be sure to hit that. Make sure you're notified once we go live. YouTube does only send out so many notifications a day, so you can still miss it. But with the bell icon, that'll make sure you have the best chance of knowing when I'm live. I've actually run into Rattata. Oh no. I still believe we can get shiny this evening. A giant egg. Running around the thick boy. Oh, I can play that sound effect.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
Completely forgot I could play that too. That works. That works for me. And we've made our way for the playlist again. How did Eradicate missed me? I have no idea. Looks like he clipped completely from my body. A giant egg. Hey, you know what? Let's just keep catching them. It's good practice. It's good practice, ladies and gentlemen, for once we finally find him. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna quickly catch this and I'll double check what the shiny Vulpix looks like again. I'm pretty sure he's just sort of like off yellow. But yeah, just in case. Just in case we miss him. Which, you know, should be pretty hard considering they get the shiny effect around them in the wild. But you know what, we're just gonna look it up just in case. Shiny Vulpix. Yeah, he's sort of off yellow and has some... He has like little grey boots. Right, you know what? That's a sign. Our Vulpix is level 39. We just got the 39 Vulpix. That is if that's not a sign we're getting shiny right now, I don't know what is. Those are some magic numbers right there. And we've been live for pretty much perfectly 2 hours. That seems like a good time to get shiny. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
Honestly, I will cry if we get anything shiny minus the Vulpix. I really wish Vulpix was more common. With it only being a 20% chance, it sort of ruins us a little bit. No, I don't want to... There we go. I need to keep wiggling the other character when you play us. Just to make sure they don't despawn. But yeah, you know what? We're just gonna keep catching these boys. We'll keep catching them until we pretty much run out of berries. Which shouldn't take that long, it seems. I don't know if we can catch enough to get it down to the green catch rates, but, you know, it's fine. Plus, the more we catch, the more candies we get, which I can sell, which is I'm going to need to soon, because cash is getting a little bit tight. I'm very, very poor in this game, just like real life. Art simulates life. Oh, come on, my boy Vulpix, you need to be shiny, buddy. You need to be a shiny. I'm just gonna go cause mayhem to all these other Pokemon. That'll make me happy. I'm just gonna keep harassing the Pokemon until I get a shiny. That is definitely what's gonna work. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
But yeah, it's gonna be nice once we go back to Pokemon Sword, once we're doing the Masood egg hunts. Because at least that gives you something, you know, something better to look at. Keep you more engaged, cycling up and down the same routes over and over and over and over and over again. So I'll probably get some Vigavolt eggs going soon. I'll need to update my I'll need to update the overlay for that as well. Just because it's been a while since we played Sword and Shield, and I will be honest, the overlay was not it wasn't exactly fantastic, because those were some of our first streams. So things didn't exactly look top quality. So yeah, I'll need to go back and update that stuff. Oh, I was going to go catch up, but he disappeared. Oh, I'm such a child that this amuses me. Boing. But yeah, it's got to be a bit of an uphill struggle for the next few months, just trying to get promotion again. I feel the best thing I can do is just pump out as many shorts as possible. The YouTube algorithm is a little bit cursed, as it does technically use a different algorithm for shorts, and then a different one for streams and a different one for actual VODs. So even if I do really good in shorts, it mightn't necessarily translate to live viewers. So we'll just need to try to do a bit of everything really over the next few months. I do have some funny ideas for some good memes poking fun at Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I'll try to get those up over the next week or so. But I might even repost some of my shorts that didn't really get promoted, because I've seen other content creators doing that, and they seem to get promoted on like the second run round, which is weird. So yeah, I might delete some of the old shorts that people haven't seen, because YouTube failed to promote them. And yeah, hopefully that translates to a few more of you dropping in, checking out the channel, joining us for the pain. But yeah, I will say I probably got about like 20 minutes left in me before my eyes completely gloss over, just because it's been a really long day. And I need to work tomorrow. I might not want to, but I need to. Can't just play Pokemon all day long, sadly. Trying to go after Charmander, he's 1%. Yeah, that's not great. Oh no, I wish he was 25% on this route, because you've got the Ninetales as well. He's only 19% apparently, according to Pokemon DB. So not quite high, but yeah, not as bad as the 1%. The 1% Charmander, sadly. But still slightly losing my mind over it. I mean, not that I really had a mind to lose in the first place. I really haven't been paying attention to how many Pokeballs I have. Hopefully I still have quite a few. But yeah, I might need to switch to one of the slightly larger routes. We won't get the optional Ninetales spawn, but at least the Vulpixes will increase by 1%, more likely. So yeah, I think it's just because this route is so small. There's not that much grass. Oh, they've disappeared again. There's not that much grass, so we aren't really getting that many spawns, which is slowing things down a lot. Which is why I love shiny hunting Ponyta, because it was on the Psycho route, and you got a lot of spawns. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. As far as I'm aware, I still have Lure active. I cannot remember. Maybe that's why I'm ruined. Yeah, I still have Lure active. That's fine. But yeah, I'll keep the stream going a bit longer, guys, and we'll make up our mind from there how we're feeling. I probably should be catching these, because I want to just catch this guy in a regular Pokeball. I should probably just be using my Premier Balls in the meantime, just to use them. As cool as a Ninetales would look in a Premier Ball, I don't know. I don't really like the aesthetic of it, if I'm honest. I think the only Pokeballs I really use are normal Pokeballs or Beast Balls. And for obvious reasons, you cannot get Beast Balls in this game. So yeah, just normal Pokeballs, sadly. A giant egg. You know what? I actually don't mind risking the chance of this guy running away and breaking the chain, because at least that would give me an opportunity to end the stream. Just be like, oh no, we missed. I've really messed that up, jeez. At least it would give us a chance to be like, yeah, we messed up the stream. We'll get to sleep now, goodbye. I mean, yeah, dude, I mean, Psyduck's a pretty cool shiny. He sort of loses a bit of appeal once he evolves to Golduck. But yeah, Psyduck on his own is really cool shiny. So you know what, I wouldn't even be annoyed about if you did find a Psyduck instead of a Charmander. That'd be pretty cool. Apparently I can't count to 143. Actually, you know what, we only have one lure left, so we'll probably just keep going until we run out. Probably a better way to do it. Also, I probably have missed like a shiny Dragonite or a shiny Charizard. Which, yet again, I wouldn't really care, because the amount of shiny Charmanders I have, it doesn't really affect me, so, you know, that's okay. I've got plenty of shiny Dratinis as well, so yeah, that's fine. You know what, I probably do have a shiny Vulpix in Pokemon Go. But I can't really stream that. Well, I can't stream it easily, should I say. So yeah, that's why we're doing it in this game instead. I mean, we've got plenty of time. It's fall once the DLC comes out. Which is a little bit upsetting, because I'm pretty sure... not the Crown Tundra, I'm pretty sure Isle of Armor came out in summer. And then Crown Tundra was in fall/winter. So it's a little bit upsetting we have to wait all this time. We have to wait fall to get it. But we will get Pokemon Home integration, so that does give us a bit more of a selection of Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet to shiny hunt in the meantime. And like this, we can just shiny hunt them in different games and trade them in. So you know, we're not exactly starved for content. We're all good. It's all good. You know what, Indy? I would take you up on the offer, but I honestly cannot be bothered. In the nicest way possible, I don't know why, like, in every single game, getting the shiny charm is... Maybe it's because my brain is so distractible. Like, getting the shiny charm in any game has just felt like such a burden that I've never really been bothered. Like, once we were streaming Masuda Egg Hunts and Sword and Shield, like, everyone kept saying, get the shiny charm, get the shiny charm. But I was still hatching shiny eggs, like 200, 300 hatches. So you know what? We seem to have quite good luck on the majority of our hunts without the shiny charm, so I've never really felt overly compelled to get it. But I feel like this game may be the exception. It may be the exception, because I've forgotten how frustrating this game is for shinies. Which is weird, because it should be easier, because, you know, you actually get the overworld shinies. And it's a lot lower odds than some other games, but I don't know why it feels frustrating, but it just does. I can't put my finger on it, but there's just something about this game. It just grinds my gears just a little bit. I completely messed up that throw. But I mean, yet again, if we did accidentally break the chain, that would be a good excuse as any to go to bed. That would be as good an excuse as any to go to sleep. But you know what? We're soldiering on. We're soldiering. We only have one lure left, I might need to go sell some Pokeballs to buy some more lures. Oh, if my other character could stop despawning, that would also be lovely. Yes, I'm grumpy too, Eevee. I'm a sleepy boy. I feel your pain. I understand. I know what you're going through, believe me. Oh my god, there's like 3 Vulpixes spawning at the same time. That's like record numbers. That's like record numbers, ladies and gentlemen. He says it's the Charizard and everything unrelated spawns in. It's okay with this amazing base tab to keep us going.
A giant egg.
A giant egg. But yeah, we'll try to mix things up over the coming weeks so we don't go 100% insane. We'll do some Missoud Egg hunts and Sword and Shield. We'll... I think the only 2 Pokemon we need in this game are Vulpix and Dugong. So we'll do those and let's go. We'll do Legends Arceus to give things to Yanma, Chingling, other Pokemon who evade me that you can get in there. Could potentially do Feebas in that game. You know what? I might actually use this as an opportunity to switch routes. Like I know 1% doesn't feel like a big difference, but going from the 19% to 20% Vulpix, especially if it's a bigger route with more spawns, might be easier. So once this lure runs out, we'll probably go do that. We'll probably do that. And I can fly to a different route. You know, I can go through gates that won't break the chain. There we go, the lures ran out. We'll quickly do we'll quickly have a look about just to see if any more spawn. You know, we'll catch another one. Just to bring us up to 45. Why not? We'll sell some Pokeballs because we do have an excess at the moment. I should have thought ahead and bought more lures. That was absolutely pathetic of me. We've gone to 45. We're making progress, I suppose. Somewhat, maybe. Not really. Right, we'll do a quick look around because the last thing I want to do is leave the route once the shiny appears. So even though we don't have a lure and our odds have increased slightly, we'll do a quick look around. Oh, okay, it's fine. There's no shiny. I'll go buy more lures, and then I'll go find a different route, because this one does not seem to be working for us too well. Look at that, running in perfect unison, isn't that beautiful? That is magnificent. I'm here to sell back the Pokeballs I bought foolishly off you. Actually, I'll sell all my candies. You know what? We should actually get enough, get a decent bit of money with all these candies that we've gotten. Do we have any other candies in bulk that we could sell? Vulpix candy. That wasn't really all that much. Well, we'll sell the Premier Balls. We don't need the Premier Balls. Yeah, I really need to get more money in this game. Would be a good idea. No, not Max Repel, that's the opposite of what we want. Okay, we're all good now. We will switch it up. Speaking of ponytail, there's the guy looking for a ponytail. Yeah, I don't see. I could really tell it's been a while since I played this game, because I completely forget what I'm doing. Where's the? Yeah, you know what? Route 6 is probably the best idea. It's a bit bigger. We don't get the optional Ninetales, which is sad. But it's fine. It'll probably work out more beneficial in the end. Boy. We've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. Would you look at that? I'm not going insane at all. Right, yeah, this is probably the optimal place. This gives us I need to put a lure on. At least it gives us a chance to walk about a little bit. To make things a little bit more interesting. You know what, I'm probably gonna fly about. Why not? Alright, we'll make sure our all our friends near us so they don't despawn again. Oh no, did they just despawn? They did just despawn. That was really annoying. No, I don't want to play with you, Eevee. I want my woman to spawn in again. Oh, this game is so frustrating. You know what's fine? We can just call on her once we find the shiny. Well, now you all have to listen to Aerodactyl flapping about constantly. I'm sure that's not annoying at all. Psyduck. The only thing is, there's a lot more corners that I can miss a shiny in here. But you know what? We do actually seem to be getting a lot more Vulpixes already. So you know what? This might actually pay off. And yes, I know I can just stand still, but that's boring. I have a very distractible brain. I need to zoom about like a mad zoomy thing. So here we are, flying on Aerodactyl, trying not to crash into any Pokemon and end up in some sort of weird hit-and-run accident. But yeah, you know what? Already we're getting a lot more Vulpix spawns, so yeah, this was probably a good idea. I just need to keep my papers peeled for the shine. It's a little bit weird listening to the cave music whilst outside, and I feel like I'm gonna get swarmed by Zubats, even though I know that's not possible. But you know what, chat? If there's anything that you find that helps you, that provides you with shiny luck, feel free to spam it in the chat. Within reason, I should say, within reason. Because I think we need that shiny luck on our side, we really do. No, Pidgey, stay away. We don't want you. But yeah, we seem to be getting a lot more spawns now, chat. Sounds good. There was briefly a Charizard inside a Dragonite there, but I feel like the less we say about that, probably the best. I need to actually take a hydration break, because if we're sticking at this, I'm very dehydrated right now. I need a big glug of some juice. I probably should mute it up for that so you don't have to hear me glug. That was not very professional of me, I do apologize. That wasn't very content creator of me. A giant egg.
A giant egg.
Yeah, I will say these hunts do seem to take a bit longer than Scarlet and Violet. Like, I know I do complain about Scarlet and Violet a lot due to the tendency of Pokemon to spawn through walls and just completely ruin the experience. Even still, the hunts take they're a lot speedier, a lot more expedient than this. So, yeah. I feel like I should be a little bit nicer to Scarlets and Violets. Shiny Goldie, that would actually be quite cool. Or, the evolution, its name evades me for some reason. Seeking, that's the one. Don't know why that fell out of my brain, but it did. Psyduck again. Yeah, I feel like I'm burning through these lures very quickly by doing this. Probably not a great idea. I just need to find like the perfect spot where like all of the route is within view. And then I can just chill in the sky without worrying about missing Pokemon. It's okay, Lee. The Eterna Forest music will keep us going. Pretty sure this the Eterna Forest music, right? Wait, no, this isn't Eterna Forest. This is well, lots of Dragonite. There's our low chance opera. You know what? I might honestly just do another playthrough of this game just for memes. I accidentally flew into a Pidgey. Oh no! Stay away. We don't want the smoke from you, good sir. I just saw Vulpix in the in the blur lure. I thought it may have been a shiny, but alas, it is not. You know, we're just gonna start catching some more. We might as well. Oh, look at that! They're actually a lot easier to catch in this route already. What's? Oh, I don't mind the person with me. Hold on. But like I say, if we do break the chain, that gives us an excuse to go to bed, so you know what. I wouldn't even be upset. Actually, you know what? On foot, this is not actually a bad place to be. I've got a good overview of the route that I shouldn't actually miss a Pokemon if I stand here. So you know what? I think we're actually in the perfect place right now. We just need to keep our peepers peeled. You know, it does catch a few more. We're actually nearly running out of berries, which is not great. Not fantastic, but you know what? We'll deal with it because we have to. Also, I feel like I've got Mr. Shiny by just vibing out to these tunes. Actually, you know how I've got Mr. Shiny? One's going to be in the top left corner. I'm going to have to navigate all the way around to get him, and I bet you he despawns by the time we get to him. If I'm going to miss a Shiny, that's probably how it's going to happen. I'm calling that right now. I'm calling that right now. If I miss a Shiny, it's going to be one that we can't get to quick enough. Because these guys do seem to despawn very quickly. A lot quicker than Scarlet and Violet anyway. I want to say I feel like I've cursed myself even just suggesting that. I really do. The amnesty square music or whatever it's called will not quell my anger. It will not quell my frustrations. We'll just keep catching a few more chats. Might as well. Keeps us busy. And like I say, if we break the chain, then we just go to bed. Simple as. But we're not gonna, because we keep throwing excellent throws like that. We're just too good at the game. The game doesn't want us to go to bed. But for anyone just joining, what we are doing is we are shiny hunting the returning Pokemon before the Teal MSK DLC is released this fall. So we're just hunting the official Pokemon that have been released so far in the Pokemon Direct. The 10 or so Pokemon that were announced at the end of the video. So that includes Vulpix, that includes Dugong. A few newer Pokemon like Shiftry, Milotic. So we're gonna open up some of the old games we haven't played in a while. We've been playing quite a lot of Scarlet and Violet, so it is nice to get back into the old games. I completely messed up that throw. Oh no. Honestly, I know that once a Pokemon runs away and breaks my chain, it's going to be in a very calm song like this. It's going to be in the most calm, chill song possible. That a Pokemon runs away and ruins my life. I know what's going to happen. I know what my luck is like, and that's exactly what my luck is like. But so far, we're about 2.5 hours in, we have not encountered the shiny Vulpix yet. Sad to say, sad noises, effing chat. Effing chat. But you know, we've still got a little bit of vitality left. We're still somewhat awake. We've got a handful of lures left. I know I don't need to move around, but I choose to move around because otherwise I would go insane if I was just standing in the same spot over and over again. Which is exactly the reason why we still keep catching these Vulpixes even though we've got our 31 chain. Can one of you guys just be sound to be shiny, please? Like, it only takes one of you to be cool and be shiny. Be the cool and shiny one. Because the rest of these guys are getting thrown in the bin. But if you're shiny, you will not be thrown in the bin. You will be joining my team in the Teal MSK DLC Part 1. You know what? I might actually do the playthrough with the shiny Pokemon that I catch beforehand. That could actually be quite cool. I feel like Shiftry will actually be a really cool Pokemon. Now that he'll get the ability of Terra typing. Because if there's one thing that lets Shiftry down, it's its terrible Grass Dark typing. So the fact that we can switch out of that, and he's got Chlorophyll, so that already makes him quite cool. And you know what? He's got 480 base stats, which is, you know, it's nothing to laugh about. It's, you know, it's not fantastic, but at the same time, he has a decent attack, he's decent speed. So a Terra-type Shiftry could actually be a pretty cool Pokemon. And who knows, maybe there could be some sort of Paradox or different form of him, could be cool. Maybe we're getting Megas, who knows? Anything is possible. I mean, we've only whined about Megas since since Pokemon X and Y came out, so you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Game Freak finally gave in to our demands and gave us shiny, or gave us Mega Pokemon again. But you know what, we'll probably keep going to... How many lures do I have left, out of curiosity? Only 3 lures, really? We'll probably keep going a few more minutes, just to see if we get this guy. If not, we'll pick it up tomorrow. Just because, like I say, it's been a very long day and I'm quite sleepy, quite tired. I need to get some ZZZs in. Because I'm not a very efficient shiny hunter once I'm half asleep. To be fair, I'm not very efficient at anything once I'm half asleep. Okay, geez, we're nearly running out of lures again. I'll need to go off stream and do a playthrough of Elite 4. Just to get a bit more cash, to get more Pokeballs, and get more Pokélures. Because otherwise this is not going to be particularly fruitful. I mean, if anything, usually our shinies usually appear in 1 or 2 scenarios. Once everyone has left the stream, or once I've given up hope entirely. And you know what? It looks like everyone's left the stream, and it also looks like I've given up hope entirely. So maybe, just maybe, we will get the shiny now. Any moment. Right now. I see, you know what? For the last few minutes, our NPC disappeared again. Yes, I'm in a bad mood too, Eevee. It's okay. We can be for the game. For the last minute or so, here comes the boy. This is clearly going to work. This is obviously what's going to make the shiny appear. You know what? For the last minute or so, we'll get back up in Aerodactyl. Our fellow NPC friend is boinged away off again. Oh no. You're still here, Mello? Well, good to see you, buddy. I will say I'm honestly exhausted, so we'll probably just call it here once this lure runs out. Oh, lure run out. That was convenient timing. One quick look around just to make sure there isn't a shiny hiding somewhere. There's no shiny hiding somewhere, is there? Yeah, you know what? We are going cold there. We'll be live for what? Nearly 3 hours. So you know what? Not the worst stream once we're only getting back into things. I've essentially worked 11 hours today, so you know what? You were lucky to get a stream. You were lucky to get a stream. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys dropping in. We will be back at it tomorrow, probably around the same time, roughly 8 PM UK time. And with any luck, we will get the shiny land, because I would quite like to move on to the next Pokemon. And we cannot move on until we get them, because then they'll break the chain. And we don't want that. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. And we're back in the start of the playlist, so you know what? That's perfect timing. But yeah, appreciate all you guys. If you haven't done it already, feel free to like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know once we're live. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.